So I decided to change the scenery a bit. So I decided to sit on my bedroom floor. So anyway, in today's video, I will be sharing with you 5 books I'm intending on reading this summer. Telling you the books that I'm planning on reading this summer, some of them. And that's it. First book, Midnight Sun by Stephanie Meyer. This is basically the retelling of Twilight from Edward's point of view. For those of you who don't know what Twilight is about, it's basically about Bella who's to live with her father at Forks, and there's basically nothing. The weather sucks, school sucks, everything sucks pretty much. Until she meets this guy, Edward, who's like one to totally avoid because he's a weirdo. But for some reason she likes him, because of course he's a vampire. So I guess he has that ultimate attraction of vampires. And I love the atmosphere of these books, of Twilight. I haven't read this. It came out in 2020 and I bought it this winter. But I didn't really get to reading this one because it was big and I didn't have any time with school. So yeah, this is one of the books I'm intending on reading this summer. I really can't wait. Next one is one that I don't actually have right now, but I've ordered it and it's coming my way these days. It's supposed to come like the following week or in 2 weeks time, somewhere about that. The next book is Love and Gelato by Jenna Evans Welch, and it basically talks about Lena, this girl who is sent to Tuscany to spend her summer vacations, I think summer vacations, yeah. Because her mother's dying wish was to meet her father, who has been absent for the last 16 years. Yeah. She goes to Tuscany, but she has really no mood for it until she is given this journal, which belonged to her mother, and she learns about these secret romances and hidden bakeries and art that surrounds Italy, alongside this charming boy, Ren, because of course he's charming. I mean, of course she didn't find this ugly guy who was just her friend. No, he was charming. Anyway, this journal of her mother's, it inspires her to follow along her mother's footsteps, and have like secrets, I think, that have to do with her mother, her family, and even herself. Next book is The Great Gatsby by F.Scott Fitzgerald. Basically a tale of America in the 1920s, and it's a novel of the jazz age, and basically follows J. Gatsby and his love for Daisy Buchanan and many lavish parties on Long Island. So this is a book I really see it like as a summer read. I don't know why, but I've been postponing reading this for a long time, and it's actually stupid because it's so small. Next book, Ugly Love by Colleen Hoover. So I've read by Colleen Hoover It Ends With Us, and it's like Colleen Hoover has been popping everywhere related to books. Like, she is everywhere. So I'm curious about her books. And I read It Ends With Us. It was good. Another time about that book. And I was curious about Ugly Love too. So Ugly Love basically talks about Tate and Miles, who it's obvious that they have an attraction about each other. They really don't have time, and they don't even want to have a relationship, and all the difficulties it brings along. So they basically have the perfect no strings arrangement. What Tate has to do is basically follow the 2 rules that Miles has given to her. Never talk about the past, don't expect a future. Everything is perfect, everything is working out, until emotion starts to seep in, and that's when everything changes and hearts get broken and love gets ugly. And last book, which is actually the first book I'm going to read as soon as I finish the one I'm reading and have been reading for a long time, because yeah, Outlander by Diana Gabaldon. This is the first book in the series. Outlander talks about Claire Randall, set in 1945, and she's basically this former nurse from the war that has just finished, has been reunited with her husband Frank, and they're on their second honeymoon. And everything seems to be good, and their love is blooming because they have been separated for this long time with war and everything. But then she walks through this ancient circle of stones, and next thing she knows is that she's in the year 1743 in Scotland when the land is torn by war and raiding clans. So she's catapulted in intrigues that may threaten her life and also shatter her heart because she meets a young Scots warrior, Jamie Fraser, who seems to care for her and seems to protect her the way no one else does in this strange world where she is considered an Outlander. And so Claire is left torn between her husband Frank and her desire for Jamie, who she can't hide that is becoming more and more real to her than her husband ever was. So Outlander is my current obsession. I've been watching the series and I'm on season 4. I can't wait to read the books. I'm so excited about this one. And so, yeah. So that's all for today. These are all the books, are the main books I'll be reading this summer. Plus Love and Gelato, and of course plus many more. These are just the ones that I have in mind. So yeah, that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed and I'll see you next time. Bye!